fans, hope you're all having some happy holidays. As we reach the end of the year, we enter the season of cold weather and warm wishes. I like to spend this time curled up on the couch to watch holiday specials. This month, we're taking a look at the sequel to last year's video, Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. Donald makes an appearance in 4 out of the 5 shorts featured in this collection of Christmas cartoons. We start with the opening segment, Bells on Ice, where Minnie and Daisy contend in a figure skating competition. Donald's only purpose here is to serve as Daisy's attendant, bringing in set pieces to accentuate her routine and follow her commands. I'm not fond of this particular short as it showcases Daisy's self-absorbed personality, which only lifts momentarily after Minnie's injured. I find the message of friendship falls a bit short in this. The next cartoon, Christmas Impossible, tells the tale of how Huey, Dewey, and Louie learn that their naughty behavior throughout the year had notable consequences, that of not making Santa's nice list. Determined to make the list this year, they sneak off to the North Pole in order to forge their names on it. In their attempt, they virtually destroy Santa's toy shop and only see the error of their ways when it's blatantly shown that their actions have ruined the entire year's worth of work the elves had accomplished. Feeling guilty, they clean up their mess and set everything right, just in time for Santa's annual sleigh ride. Before they do leave the North Pole, however, they get the opportunity to write in their names on the list, but they choose to do something more compassionate. When they return to their home in Duckburg, we find Scrooge, Donald, and Daisy on Christmas Day, waiting for them at the family's Christmas tree, at the base of which is a present addressed specifically to Scrooge. As their uncle had never made Santa's nice list when he was younger, he'd never received a gift from Santa, so the boys put in a good word for him, so to speak. For their kindness, Santa delivered a mountain of presents for the triplets. After the middle short in the 5, which features Max Goof bringing his girlfriend home to meet his father, we get to what is the Donald-centric segment in this collection. In Donald's gift, the only thing our dear duck wants is some peace and quiet at home with a nice big mug of hot cocoa. However, this simply isn't meant to be, as we see Donald start this cartoon missing his bus and having to foot it home after losing the groceries he had just purchased. The song We Wish You a Merry Christmas seems to haunt him, and I can commiserate, as most can, I think. Christmas carols can be wonderful, but when it's just one over and over, that can get to anyone. When he gets home, he tries to settle in with his cocoa, but then Daisy and the triplets show up to drag Donald off to the mall, which he is loath to do. Also something I find I relate to. Shopping malls during the holiday season are so crowded, it's nearly impossible to appreciate all of the decorations when dozens and dozens of people all attempt to do their shopping at once. Donald says they can go without him, but Daisy absolutely refuses, so she forces him to go. Once there, he looks for the first place he can get a cup of cocoa, which he does get, but then he finds himself veritably hunted down by the tune of We Wish You a Merry Christmas. He runs off to find somewhere to get away from the song, only to end up in a window display that he destroys out of frustration. Just as his luck would have it, the curtains part and we see him trashing the scene in front of everyone currently shopping at the mall. He gets tossed out, Daisy chides him, and his nephews are embarrassed to be seen with him. Dejected and hurt, Donald decides to walk home, but on the way he comes across a group of very out-of-tune carolers, who are failing to sing We Wish You a Merry Christmas. As he knows the song by heart, inside and out, Donald takes control of the group and orchestrates them beautifully, to the joy of everyone who hears them sing. Daisy and the boys follow the crowd and see Donald, which makes them all happy. Again, I don't like Daisy in this short, as she has shown, again, to be more concerned with her own wishes than those of anyone else. The final cartoon in this collection is more of a Mickey and Pluto story, but Donald and the other ducks do make an appearance at the end, at the Christmas party being held at Mickey's house. It's a depressing sort of story, really, about Mickey trying to throw a party that Pluto makes a mess out of by shorting out all of the various electronic decorations Mickey had plugged in. Mickey yells at Pluto, Pluto runs away. I'm pretty sure this story has been told a few times before. It ends well, of course. Santa brings Pluto home, and Mickey throws a wonderful party. Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas isn't quite a classic. I think my favorite cartoon in the entire collection is actually the Goofy one, but it's still entertaining enough to be seen at least once during the holiday season. It is certainly part of my Disney holiday movie collection. Happy holidays, Duck fans, and see you next year!